Owensboro, the area, and in general, is a very basketball proud, very basketball tradition region. And way back in the early 50s, I believe it was, the concept of a invitational tournament around Christmas time first came to the forefront, and typically Owensboro High School was in charge of that, kind of ran the tournament for a while. It also partnered with Owensboro Catholic, and it almost probably for the 60s and 70s and much of the 80s really just had a third region feel to it. I would say when it got more into the late 80s and 90s, it expanded throughout the state. Got teams from out of state. Seems like several years we had teams from Florida and Ohio and Pennsylvania and all over that would come in for this tournament. So this tournament has a great history. We're trying to expand on that history about as far as combining the boys and girls teams together. And it's something we're really excited about. We're bringing this back is to help out our own student athletes. This past year, 3 of our 4 local high schools traveled for 2 Christmas tournaments, one before Christmas and one after Christmas. And that's just an awful lot to ask of any high school student to be gone for 6, 7, 8 days throughout a Christmas break. They want to be home. Their families want them home. When family from out of town comes in to visit, they want to spend time with the entire family, and this way we can keep kids in their own beds. They can benefit by that, by being around their family, by staying at home. It's a win-win for everybody as far as the athletics are concerned, and more importantly, as far as families concerned. It's exciting. You know, I've been working on this for over a year now, and it was kind of a shot in the dark on getting some of these high-quality teams, this being our first year that we've done this in almost 10 years. But the responses we got back were amazing, and we were able to pick a lot of the teams that we originally wanted. On the girls' side, for instance, we have Louisville Manual. Louisville Manual year in, year out is a top 5 team in the state. That's no different this year. We have Notre Dame Academy from the Covington area, who's year in and year out, again, one of the top teams in the state. We have our 4 local high schools on the girls' side. Owensboro Catholic has been dominant as of late. Apollo has an excellent team this year. They've already had a big win over the regional favorite, Meade County. Davis County, very, very solid team. Year in, year out, Coach Payne out there, she does a great job. And then we've got the Red Devils, you know, OHS. We had a huge win last night. We went to Muhlenberg County and won, I believe, for the first time ever at Muhlenberg County. So we're very excited for our 4 local teams. We've got Henderson County in it as well. They're a top 10 team in the state. A lot of people are projecting them as a dark horse to maybe win it this year. The teams go on and on. We have 12 girls teams. I believe of the 12, probably 8 of them you could make a very good case for competing in the state tournament. And then you go to the boys' side. Boys' side, we have 3 local teams there. We have Owensboro Catholic, who has a lot of players returning from last year, who's going to be a good team. We have Davis County, who has the Marshall Griffith and the Stuart Curry, who are putting up big points and scoring a lot of points out of Davis County, who are having a great start. And then obviously over at Apollo, they've started out at a great year with the Eli Wright and the Coombs boy, who are very, very solid high school players. Owensboro High School is not, on the boys' side, is not going to participate in it this year. They were already committed to a tournament in the Louisville area. But we're very excited for the boys' teams as far as locally. We also have Henderson County, who's a top 15 team in the state. We have Bowling Green, who's a top 10 team. We have Warren Central, who's one of the top teams year in and year out. We have Louisville Iroquois. I mean, the list goes on and on. Monroe County, Murray, University Heights. It really is exciting to think about all the teams that are participating in this event. December 21st through the 23rd, we're getting it in before Christmas Eve. We're starting this on Sunday at 2 o'clock. It starts at all 4 of the high schools. It's going to be games going on here at OHS, Catholic High School, at Apollo High School, and at Davis County High School, as well as the Sports Center. So there's going to be 5 venues for the games. They all start on Sunday, like I said, the 21st at 2 o'clock. Pretty much all day on Sunday at all 5 events, at all 5 venues, all day Monday at all 5 venues, the 22nd, and then on Tuesday, the 23rd, that's kind of championship day. where we will have the 3rd and 4th place game for the girls will start at 2. The 3rd and 4th place game for the boys will start at 4. The championship game for the girls will start at 6. And the championship game for the boys will start at 8. And all those games will be at the Sports Center. As far as admission goes, you can't beat our prices. When we got together and met and talked about this at length, we wanted to make it as affordable as possible, and we've come up with possibly the best value of anywhere that you will ever go. It's $10 pass. A $10 pass can get you into all venues for all games, all 3 days. So, I mean, if you really wanted to, you could see 40 games for $10. It directly will benefit all the schools. We've had a great buy-in, a great sponsorship from the Evansville Federal Teachers Credit Union, and they've really stepped forward and sponsored us and allowed us to do this event. An event like this costs a lot of money. Like I said, for 40 games, just to pay the referees, you're looking at around $8,000 just for the referees. You throw in security and all the other game management type things, T-shirts, trophies, everything. You're looking at least $15,000 to $20,000 for an event like this to go off at the quality that we would like for it to be. So the money that we're recouping from the $10 passes will directly go back to the schools. Probably offset a few other costs, but like I said, the ETFCU has really stepped up and really made their presence felt in our area, and has really helped out all of our student athletes and families by allowing us to do this. We have 24 teams participating in this. There's probably a dozen or so that are traveling from distances where they're going to need to stay the night. So the hotel rooms are filling up, the restaurants are filling up. Hopefully some last-minute Christmas shopping will be taking place here in the area, and we've had a great buy-in from our local tourism commission. Jared Bratcher has really stepped up and has really helped out as far as hotel rooms for some of these traveling teams. The Hampton Inn has given great discounted rates to a lot of these teams that are traveling in, and all this really is, like you said, it's a community benefit, not just for our tournament, not just for the basketball, but for economically, for hotel rooms and restaurants and shopping, and just in general, we're hoping to be a big impact on our community. They are very, very interested in the Owensboro area. They are presently building and hope to be soon opening a new branch out on 54, and they're really trying to get their name out to the Owensboro community, trying to let us see that they are invested in helping out our student athletes and helping out our families, and just being a great partner in general for our area. Like I mentioned earlier, we would not be able to do this without their great contribution to this tournament. We really appreciate everything that they're doing in order to make our student athletes' Christmases a little bit better as far as staying home and as far as bringing this great event to the community. And we hope this partnership lasts for many years to come, as we're trying to get this tournament to be here for the long haul, and hopefully we will have the Evansville Teachers Federal Credit Union on board with us for as long as possible.